Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Fingergunz podcast with Tony, Dave, and James. I am your It's-a-me, James, and I'm here as always with...
I'm going to kick old man Winter in the balls, Big T, Tony B.
Yeah, I like it, and I like the sentiment, and...
I'm just perpetually tired, Dave Baldwin.
Yeah.
Or could we go, I'm so motherfucking tired all the time? Yeah, let's go with that one. I'm so motherfucking tired all the time, Dave Baldwin.
You're tired of all these tireds on a plane?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And winter.
Yeah.
And Canadian spring being every season all at once.
Fake spring in there. And
Yeah.
Fake summer?
Yeah. Fake summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 20 degrees by the end of this week or something.
It's been 20 degrees multiple times in the last couple of weeks.
But just that we're sitting in -4 today and like felt like -14 this morning.
God.
Yeah, I was not a fan of the morning.
Yeah.
I wasn't planning on that. I woke up this morning and Mel's like, it's too cold in this goddamn house. I was like, when the fuck are we gonna have some spring?
Yeah.
Why didn't you?
I know spring's only gonna last a month, but why
didn't you just get her a pack of matches and tell her to light herself on fire?
Well, I can't do that right now. maybe another time.
Another time.
Next year, Dave.
Yeah.
Next year. This time next year, you can tell her to light herself on fire.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Bring her, M&M style. Bring her a can full of gas and a handful of matches.
Still not gonna find out.
Yeah.
Right here.
Great. Excellent. Let's go talk about some movies. I think it's a pretty normal episode today, so I'll turn it over to the plug himself, Dave.
Are we talking about the Chronic 2? Start of the day?
Yes.
Tomorrow's the new?
Tomorrow's the new. Plug it, baby.
I love that fucking song.
It's great.
It's a good one.
I just wanted to mention, as always, that Tap Film is still looking for their top 500 films to premiere on the streaming platform, which is launching very soon. Any genre, any length, any country, welcome. Features, shorts, docs, animation, experimental, whatever you have, they want it. And of course, you get full transparency during the process, and you get to keep your rights, which we at the Fingergunz podcast are big fans of.
Hells to the yeah.
If you have something that you think belongs on there, you should definitely sign up through Tap Film, TAPP film.com, and we have our 15% off code as always, which is FGTAPP15. It'll be in the metadata of this episode as well, but you should definitely sign up for that. And although we are not going to have an episode next week, I just wanted to remind everyone that it is National Canadian Film Day on the 15th.
Yeah, woo!
So you should definitely watch a Canadian film. We'll be watching Mile High Kicks again very soon, which is a film that Tony and I saw at TIFF, and I'm very excited to see it. And Chandler Levac has a new Adam Sandler movie coming out next week, or Sadie Sandler?
Sadie Sandler. Okay.
Whatever his daughter's name is.
Sadie.
Yeah. She's directed a new one. One of her new movie on Netflix is Chandler Levac joined. It comes out the exact same day as Mile High Kicks.
Wait, Chandler directed Roommates?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's amazing!
So good for our girl Chandler Levac.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking for. I wanted to see that. I didn't realize that Chandler was the one who directed it.
Yes,
that's incredible. I'm looking for. I'm fucking even more on board for it now.
Yes, yes. And then, I believe they're doing freak screenings of Mile High Kicks. Is there any Canadian films that you guys want to watch?
Anything by the works of David Cronenberg.
I was just going to say, I was like, I might put on a Cronenberg.
Like last year, I watched Exotica by Agoyan. Which was
okay.
It was
a picture.
It was a journey.
It was a journey. Okay.
It was a journey, and it's been a long time since I've been to a gentleman's club, but I don't recall any of them ever looking like they do in Exotica.
Interesting.
That's very interesting.
So, and I also don't recall any of them ever playing Leonard Cohen as much as they do in Exotica.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like we might have to watch Exotica.
I think so, Tony.
Yeah. All right.
It's time.
It's on Criterion.
Well,
now Tony's
Criterion.
sold.
I'm sold.
He's sold.
Best streaming service on the market.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what Canadian film I want to watch next week because Mile High for sure, but I want to watch something else too. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out.
You should probably watch Splice.
Splice is a good one. I haven't seen Splice.
Vincenzo Natali.
I haven't seen Splice in a long time.
Yeah. I showed that to Melissa, and I got put in movie jail after that one.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, she was like, "What the fuck did you just make me watch?" I was like, "It's Canadian. Come on!"
I saw that in theaters. I loved it.
Oh gosh,
loved it. The crowd in the theater did not love that movie because they were not ready for where that movie went.
Oh god. No one really is.
To be a fly on the wall to see that movie again for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is, if you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor and just watch it.
Adrian Brody and Sarah Polley, right?
Sarah Polley, yeah.
What a duo.
Definitely a duo for the ages.
Yeah.
Christ. Yeah, maybe I will watch Splice. I've been meaning to watch that forever.
There you go.
There's Dave's plan. Tony and I will watch Exotica. You watch Splice. We'll reconvene in 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
Right. That sounds great.
I love it.
Yeah, that's the 15th. So definitely watch Canadian film that day.
Thank you for sharing that. I just put that in my calendar because I was like, Dave. I knew it was coming up, and I wanted to make sure I gave some love to Canada.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we always give love to Canada. You know, we should really we should watch Nirvana again.
Just on repeat.
Just on repeat.
It's on VOD, and they have the pre-order up on Amazon now. So.
Yeah.
I need to throw in that pre-order.
Absolutely. Is there a steal?
There is not a steal.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Well,
God damn it, Matt Johnson.
I don't need the steal, Tony. I just want all the special features.
And it unfortunately does not come with a bottle of Orbits.
Well, they weren't going to bring that back, Dave.
This is just I've seen it. It exists as a prop, as something, as a 3D printed model. I don't know.
Sure.
Justin got it on his tattooed on his arm, and he showed Matt Johnson.
He's a nut. He's a nut.
I'm sorry. What? He tattooed a bottle of Orbits on his arm?
Yeah, and he showed it to Matt Johnson.
Was he like impressed?
I think he was. I think he enjoyed it. Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'll.
I mean, how else does anyone react to it? Cool, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's on you for life.
Enjoy that.
I still want the bat symbol on my chest.
That's fine. Batman's forever.
This is true.
Orbits are fleeting. This we know.
This is true. It is lightning in a bottle. So
yeah. So anyway,
Tony.
Let's jump into a best my worst. Tony, kick us off, homie.
Well, I'm glad that you brought up a little film called Batman Forever.
Oh boy, is that your best film?
Please tell me it's not.
It's definitely not.
Okay,
but it is from the same director.
Oh, I know what we're talking about now.
Schumacher,
from Mr. Joel Schumacher.
Yeah.
The Client.
No,
Falling Down.
You guys won't get that.
Oh, you're a big Schumacher joint guy, huh?
Flatliners.
All right. Just keep going through his filmography. Maybe we'll get there.
Tigerland.
No.
Still no.
I closed a huge blind spot of mine, and I finally watched The Phantom of the Opera.
The Gerard Butler one?
The Gerard Butler one.
Man. And you're putting that in best?
I'm putting it in best because that movie is fucking awesome.
You're fucking nuts, dude.
You're nutty.
Most certainly I am nutty.
Gerard Butler.
And Emmy Rossum.
So
fucking what the fuck?
That was Gerard Butler before Gerard Butler.
Yeah, that was.
He's so thin in that movie.
He's so thin. He's so
Phantom. Of course he has to be thin.
He's not so eating
fucking
Phantom's not thin.
Well, he's not a fucking
no, but he's also like
400.
When you're saying he's like the least Gerard Butler, I mean like he's like the least Gerard Butler.
He's so babyface in that movie. It hurts.
I mean, it's pre 300.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Pre fucking swole fucking Gerard Butler.
His body never recovered from 300.
No, it really did.
Like he really ballooned and that was it.
Yeah. You see him in like what is it? Den of Thieves, and it's just like a chiseled old like
what was that stupid ass Gerard Butler movie we watched with the fucking airplane?
Plane.
We will watch Den of Thieves too. You don't need to bring it up.
Okay. Okay, he took the words right out of my mouth. But we're going to talk about Phantom of the Opera. So I had seen the musical, I just never seen the movie, and for someone who's been with Melissa for so long, this is one of Melissa's favorite movies of all time, and I had never seen it.
It's one of her favorite movies.
Yeah, it's one of her favorites. Her and her friend have this weird thing about Phantom of the Opera, and they have like all these inside jokes and stuff. Yeah. So I finally got to see some of them. But this movie. Okay, so that overture, like literally, like the movie is black and white, and then that happens, and then it goes to color. It is so spectacular. They do it in the stage play. Yes, they do it again here. It's
incredible. It's an incredible score.
It's an incredible. The music is just so incredible, and Andrew Lloyd Webber actually like wrote the script with Schumacher. For this one, and like you can just see all the detail. Like this movie was nominated for 3 Oscars, and like it deserves it. And I don't understand the hate for this movie, because like when you see the critics absolutely hated this movie, but when you look at the audience score, it's one of those movies where it's like the critic score is like in the 30s, and then the audience score is in like the 80s and 90s. It's like totally like opposite ends.
It's camp.
It's super camp. There's just one thing that you need to get past, and it was something that I struggled with the entire movie.
Right.
Emmy is like 17.
Yeah.
Butler is like 33 in the movie.
Yeah.
Patrick Wilson is like late 20s.
Yeah.
And they're all friggin' Googling and like all like pining over this like 17-year-old girl.
Yes.
It's fucking creepy.
Yeah.
And the Phantom, he's a lot more stalkerish than I remember him being.
Oh no, he's always that stalkerish. He's just a stalker. Straight up. And I've heard Melissa's friend defends the Phantom and says it's just like the Phantom just like really, really loves Christine. And I'm like, yeah, no,
but like
the Phantom's obsessed with Christine.
There's flags on the play.
Yeah.
Just flags on the play.
Yeah.
Outside of that, very good movie. The songs are great. The movie, I was never bored. It's so fast paced.
Yeah. Gerard Butler can't sing.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah.
A little bit weird.
Yeah.
But Emmy is
all 3 of them really can't sing.
I wouldn't. Emmy is good. Patrick Wilson is better.
Yeah.
Gerard Butler's obviously the weakest link out of all of them, but it didn't really bother me because like I just loved the music, and of course the music is what I remember from the play. I didn't remember all of the story beats. I remember some of the story beats, and it also helped when Melissa was just like, and that's Act 1 complete. I'm like, okay, good, okay, now I know where I am. Yeah. But outside of that, I had a blast watching this. I can't believe it took me so long to finally see this movie.
Sure.
Friggin' loved it. If you like the musical, or if you just like musicals in general, definitely seek this one out. A lot of love went into this movie because like the sets are incredible, the costuming is incredible, everything is firing on all cylinders, and
except for Gerard Butler singing.
Except for Gerard Butler singing. And the whole age gap between all the actors too.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
That does not help. But outside of that,
acting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes the right character, sometimes the right actors are weird ages, Tony.
Yeah.
I think the only issue is that Emmy Rossum was 17 years old.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not right to put a 17-year-old in that story.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. She is supposed to be 17 in the.
That's probably why she got picked.
I understand that, Dave. But when you're putting a 17-year-old against 33-year-olds and they're kissing, and like it's not acting anymore. It's weird.
So are we up in arms about Kirsten Dunst making out with or kissing Brad Pitt when she was 10?
Yeah, that was great. That's not great. Not great
acting.
Anyways, not getting into this. Not getting into that topic. Family opera. See it. Definitely see it. You know what I've already mentally prepared you for everything.
I didn't need to be mentally prepared.
There you go. What about when she gets brutally murdered in Mystic River the year before? So she would have been what, 16-ish, 15-ish, and she got brutally murdered.
Oh shit! Cool. Anyways,
I'm just saying, Tony, we can go down the rabbit hole deeper and deeper and deeper on this.
Yeah, none of it's okay.
It's just a movie.
There's still doesn't make it okay.
It's not fucking what Roman Polanski's doing on his Sundays during the 70s.
Well,
or now, who the fuck knows?
Well, you know what? I'm sure there's someone out there who would go to bat for Polanski as well. But anyways, I'm done. James, you're best.
Sure. I was struggling to pick what I was going to talk about. So on Friday, my partner and I watched all 3 Lord of the Rings back to back, so that was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Extendeds, right?
All 3 extendeds from sun up to sundown, basically 8:30 in the morning till 11 o'clock at night.
So run me through the meals.
Sure. So we tried to
because I know you guys tried to be as authentic as possible.
Not really. We tried to be authentic to the meals, to the names of the meals that we were eating, at least. Like the times that we ate our meals were authentic to what Merry and Pippin talked about in the first movie, right? Yeah. So we started out with breakfast, and then second breakfast, and then 11sies, and then luncheon, and then afternoon tea, and then dinner, and then supper. So that was our schedule.
Okay, so dinner and supper are 2 different things.
They are certainly 2 different things.
Okay, can somebody tell our parents that, because they use them very interchangeably?
Completely interchangeable, but it was 2 different things. And in my case, by the time we got to the end of dinner, supper just ended up being dessert because there was no more room in the inn. I was up to my neck in food. It was so much. But yeah, we had little. What did we start out? We started out with just some pastries, some fresh pastries in the morning with coffee. And then second breakfast was almost a full English, no blood pudding, but we had the beans, we had the eggs, we had the potatoes, the fried tomatoes.
No blood pudding.
I wasn't going out to look for blood pudding. I know where I can get it. I just wasn't in the mood.
I would have made you some blood pudding. It wouldn't have been good, but I would have tried.
Bled from your own arm?
I don't know. I would have found a way to make you blood pudding.
That's a lot of blood. 11sies, what the fuck was 11sies?
You don't think it was Good Friday. Somebody probably was putting on a passion play somewhere and bleeding somewhere. You don't think we could I can get you a pint of blood by Tuesday.
You likely could. 11sies was buffalo chicken dip with some chips. Lunch was just sandwiches. And then afternoon tea, we had some scones and tea.
Nice.
Dinner was just a chicken bake thing. Because the other thing that we were trying to do with this was not take so long to prepare things. I wanted to do in my head originally it was I should do a full roast kind of dinner, or I don't know, something big. And she's like, yeah, but do you want to be cooking for 2 hours? We have the extended editions to get through, so you kind of have to balance out what you're going to do versus how long you're going to take to cook things. So obviously shit you can just shove in the oven so you can continue watching the movie is the way to go. So that's what we did, but it was great. Watching them all back to back is a lot, but all 3 of those movies are fucking perfection from start to finish in their full, untainted, uncut glory.
Nice.
And they're great. If you haven't done it all in one day, it's a recommend from me.
I don't think I've ever seen the extended editions. I think I've maybe seen the extended.
That's crazy.
I think I have seen the extended of Fellowship.
You guys owned all 3 of them. You were the first people that I knew that owned the extended editions of Lord of the Rings. Oh, it was Dave.
It was Dave. It was me. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
Because once I heard that there was an extended edition of Return of the King, I was like, did it really need one? I think it said everything it needed to say.
Tony, instead of 4 endings, you get 7.
Oh, wow. Because that's what my bladder wants.
You get to see Saruman die. And the whole ghost ship thing.
Yeah, you do get that whole bit. There's a lot of extra bits in there that are great.
Saruman is Christopher Lee, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so him falling
that's in the extended.
It's in the extended.
That's the extended edition.
Okay.
It's not in the theatrical.
Christopher Lee also had a lot of problems with that death scene.
Oh, I bet.
I feel like I've only seen the theatricals once. Like in the theater. That's it.
I'm pretty sure I've seen Fellowship a whole bunch of times.
Yeah.
But Two Towers and Return of the King I've only seen once.
Man, I love Two Towers.
Apparently
Two
you
Towers
saw Saruman die, so you must have watched something.
Maybe it was a clip.
No, because I was in Dominican in a barbershop, and this guy just literally just put on Return of the King. This guy walked in, put on Return of the King, and then walked out.
Love it.
And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I watched that whole them discussing with Saruman, and then Saruman.
That's the extended edition.
Yeah, that was a badass scene. I was like, I don't remember this movie being as badass as it was.
Yeah. It is worth it if you have the time and capacity. You certainly don't need to do it all in one day, but I also, make a day of it. It's a lot of fun to eat a shitload of food and
you're also a masochist.
Yeah, and watch 3 amazing movies back. Look,
and you're saying they're perfect, but what about Tom Bombadil?
You know what, Tom Bombadil. There's a lot of people that would. There's Tom Bombadil apologists out there. Cameron West being one of them.
Apparently, what's his name is writing a Lord of the Rings movie.
Steve Colbert.
Yeah, and apparently Tom Bombadil is
the hunt
in
for
it.
Gollum, which makes sense because that does happen in the books. Like that, it's all connected.
His isn't Hunt for Gollum. His is something else.
I thought he was doing Hunt for Gollum.
No, Hunt for Gollum is the first one that's coming out, and then he's doing whatever's coming after.
Sure,
and it has Tom Bombadil. Tom Bombadil's there. I think something happens in the Shire. I don't know.
Yeah, it's all that bullshit. Yeah, I mean,
the Scouring the Shires in the Return of the King extended too, right? The Scouring, is that what it's called? Where they attack them at the Shire after the fact?
No, that doesn't happen.
Doesn't it happen?
No.
I thought they attacked them.
No,
again.
There's a vision of it.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm talking
about. For somebody who's not sucking at the tittle of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Who is this Tom Bombadil?
Never read the books.
No.
So
Can't say I have.
So first of all, there's 2 things that I think Tom Bombadil would not make the movies any better.
Okay.
It's an irrelevant side quest that happens.
We love side quests.
It just happens, and I
feel like that entire trilogy is a lot of side quests.
It's 3 chapters.
It's what
in
the entire
book.
Hobbit movies were.
It's 3 chapters in the book about this fucking wizard man in the forest with his fish wife. It's fucking nuts.
And his name's Tom Bombadil.
His name is Tom Bombadil.
People have been pissed about this for 25 years.
So how do you get Frodo? And Baggins,
and this is
Frodo Baggins is his
and
name.
Then you get
I
Tom
understand
Bombadil.
That. I'm trying to figure out the uncle's name. I don't know what his fucking
Bilbo?
name is. Bilbo. So you get Frodo, you get Bilbo, and then you get this guy named Tom.
Tom Bombadil. And his fish wife, Goldie. Yeah.
He's
more than a wizard.
Tolkien.
Really, if you get back into it, he's basically a god. It doesn't matter. Because all of it is irrelevant, because all of it happens in a side quest that doesn't make a lick of difference to the story. The coolest thing about it is when Frodo, because it's new in his adventure with this ring, it's literally just after they leave the Shire, which first of all, we also have to talk about the fact that in the book, it's 20 years from Bilbo's party to when Frodo leaves the Shire.
Yeah,
it's an insane amount of time.
It's a long time.
Which makes so much more sense when you know that fact and you watch the movie, because Gandalf just kind of fucks off for a while and then shows back up. Gandalf's gone for 20 years.
Yeah.
Because he's looking for Gollum with Aragorn. He's trying to figure out what the fuck this ring is. He goes and he does all this shit, and then he comes back. And then and it makes more sense too, because it's he went looking for Gollum, but they were unsuccessful.
Yeah.
And Gollum was captured by the enemy, and then they torture him, and that's how they get all of the information about it. In the movie, it seems like it happens in the span of 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's no, it was 20 years in between. Anyway, once they leave the Shire, they go into a forest, they meet Tom Bombadil. The coolest thing that happens in there is Frodo's kind of new to this whole having a ring thing. He doesn't really know what happens with it or what it is really beyond what Gandalf's told him. And he shows it to Tom Bombadil at some point, and Tom Bombadil just goes, "Oh, neat," and just starts playing with it in his hands, because he's completely unaffected by the ring. It means nothing to him. It's a useless trinket.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Cool, here you go," hands it back, sort of thing. It hasn't. Tom Bombadil could have taken that thing to the fucking Mount Doom and finished the story in 2 seconds.
Tom Bombadil doesn't matter to this. He's in the books. If he shows up in a movie, Tony, you can enjoy watching it, but it's irrelevant.
Fantastic.
Anyway, all of that to say, still great. Doesn't matter.
Nice.
Even without Tom Bombadil or the scouring and the strike.
I've never needed Tom Bombadil in there, much to Cam's chagrin. I'm fine with it exactly how it is. I just wish they would have like addressed it or just like put in an interstitial. It's like 15 years later or sometime later or something, just to indicate more that time had passed.
But you don't like. There's so much happening. They have to. This is coming back to Project Palmary, where they got a movie. You got a movie. Like
movie does have to movie.
You don't have
to
to
also
explain
indicate
that
time has passed.
You don't have to explain that.
Sure. Dave's just a contrarian tonight.
I'm all over contrarian theories.
He's all over it. Also, Return of the King.
Yeah.
I love this.
Does it begin with like Schmeagol and his like little friend who
Yes.
That's how the movie begins.
That's how the movie begins.
The theatrical.
Same
thing.
Yep.
Okay.
That opening doesn't change.
Okay. Sounds good. Because I was like, I don't remember.
There's not even anything extra in it. It's literally the same. Yeah.
So what you're telling me is I remember absolutely zero from Return of the King, other than him being like
seems that way.
Just like
Kobe's
it into the.
He doesn't Kobe it.
No, he doesn't.
He gets his fucking.
Gollum almost gets to have a Terminator moment with thumbs up as he goes into the.
And
I remember that.
Yeah. He gets his
finger nipped
off.
Yeah, by Gollum.
Yeah.
And then Terminator.
I remember some things.
And then he wakes up, and then
Do you not remember the Eagles coming down?
Yeah, the Eagles come down, and then he wakes up, and it's like what's the line from Clerks 2? They're all gonna like fucking blow each other.
Yeah. He remembers everybody's name, but Legolas's. It's very funny.
Yeah, yep.
It's very funny.
You'd think you'd remember
no,
like it's Legolas.
They never share a conversation at all during Fellowship.
Who's this guy?
Aragorn. Hey, how's it? Gimli,
motherfucker! I told him I would have. He can have my bow.
Yeah,
doesn't even remember my name.
This guy's here.
I'm sure there's a cut somewhere or like something on the editing room floor where he actually does say Legolas's name, and they just for whatever reason went with this interstitial instead, and it's like weird. I'm sure Elijah Wood was also tired of just reacting from a bed at a camera for a while.
If there is anything we can say, it's not the best edited picture.
No.
Like it won best editing, sure, but it's not.
No, especially Return of the King. My God,
yeah.
It does a fade to black followed by a fade. Oh no, it does a fade to white followed by a fade to black.
It is not great. Well edited.
Yeah. They don't know what to do.
You know what remembers Return of the King? My bladder remembers Return of the King.
Your bladder will remember it again if you do this marathon too.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you.
Pause it.
Yeah.
This is true. That is the luxury of being at home.
Not sitting in the fucking the hallway with my legs crossed, begging for the movie to be over.
I mean, 2 years ago we did it at the Playhouse, one weekend after another.
But they had the insert disc 2 in between.
They did, and you do get that here at the home release.
Awesome.
Yeah. You do get that at the home release too. It's nice because I bought the 4K steels and it's still on 2 discs.
I love it.
You can't fit that movie on 1 disc.
No, you can't.
Well, you could. It just would
look like shit.
It's a fucking ass.
Yeah.
Anyway,
our fucking 4K player would have an aneurysm.
It would get very upset. Yes.
Be like, what are you doing?
Why?
Why are you doing?
Why
this to
are
me?
you doing this?
All right, Dave. What do you got?
Speaking of 4Ks, we'll talk about this a little bit later as well. But I'm going to go with The Killer from John Woo, which I swear to Jesus I have seen before because I've remembered distinctly certain moments, including the ending. But as Tony and I were sitting watching it, he was certain we've never seen it. But I'm very doubtful. I don't know. And on my
when the hell would you have seen that without me?
And on my Letterboxd, I had it on my watch list. So I'm not.
That's interesting.
So I'm curious how I would know about certain things, but not everything. Either way, John Woo's The Killer, the original version, not the remake he did last year with Omar Sy and whatever
that is.
Whatever that is. Chow Yun-fat, gorgeous. Danny Lee, gorgeous. Just. It's a banger, and I don't know. If in Japan or Hong Kong, sorry, it's Hong Kong because it's
Hong Kong.
Cantonese. I don't know at that time if bullets were just really cheap that they could afford to shoot so many of them.
Blanks were cheap.
I don't know, man.
They're not shooting live rounds,
James, they got fucking 6 shooters, and I'm counting like 10 or 12 bullets coming out of that.
I don't
They're
know.
not shooting live rounds.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Some of it might have been live. Like the way they're shooting these guns, like the way they're throwing bullets around. There's a lot of bullets. A lot of bullets. But it's gorgeous. There's doves. There's a romantic.
Of course, there's doves.
There's a romantic subplot between Chow Yun-fat and the young woman who he blinds by accident, as well as Chow Yun-fat and the inspector who is following his case and suddenly becomes enamored by him, and then they're suddenly best friends. Which I get. It's Chow Yun-fat, and he's awesome.
Yeah. Sally Ye, by the way,
Sally Ye is the young woman. Yes,
it's actually like a romantic comedy with Chung Yao-fat and Danny Lee. Like I feel like their little romance is more like on screen than him and this woman.
There's so many squibs and just flying.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
Doves.
Yeah.
It's just a ballet of brutality, and it's not hard boiled, but it's fucking close, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking close.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting there, I was just enjoying the fuck out of it.
Absolutely.
And if I haven't, like, whether I've seen it or not, I've seen it now for sure, and it's amazing. And if I hadn't seen it, I need to kick my own ass because it's fucking awesome. And that's literally all I can say about it, is that it's fucking awesome. And that if you haven't seen it, you should watch it.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back to it later in the show again.
There's a lot of people wearing white, and it's like, you should have wore different clothes.
Should have worn red.
Should have wore red. Should have wore the red pants.
Yeah, there's an entire scene.
Because he wore the brown pants.
Yeah, there's sure as shit like red by the end of it.
Yeah, there's a whole, like, they're all coming at him and they're all wearing white. It's like, why?
So that you can see all that blood, all that action.
And of course, they're in a white room too.
Naturally.
It looks cool as shit, but practically, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and he has a bromance with his handler guy too.
Yeah. Just a lot of bromances, just a lot of romance. You know, there's Chung Yao-fat. He just has so much love to give.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's with a gun.
I mean, occasionally with a gun.
I would say it's 60% with a gun.
Yeah.
It's his love language. Gun.
But that fucking smirk, man. That smirk is just like picturesque.
Yeah.
I want a picture of Chung Yao-fat just smiling in the 80s on my wall.
So just his headshot from the 80s.
Just his headshot. Or like an Andy Warhol style painting of him just smirking from all of his movies from the 80s.
Sure. I think you could I think you could put that right above your bed.
Yeah, I think you should do it.
Yeah, most certainly.
Do it.
Please do.
Gotta do it.
Let me know when you get it.
Yeah. I'll let you know what Melissa says when I replace it. Replace the painting with that on our.
Please do. Or just decorate one of your rooms only in that.
Jesus Christ!
Just pictures of Chow Yun-fat.
This is the Chow Yun-fat room. It's got like a TV in there that's only playing Chow Yun-fat movies the entire time.
They just announced another Chung Yao-fat movie for the Hong Kong classics.
There we go.
I know.
Man.
Let's pump up our Chow Yun-fat numbers.
You still need to finish the movie Tiger on the Beat, where they fight with chainsaws, man.
I did. I finished it.
Yeah,
that scene is glorious.
I told you,
absolutely glorious.
They fight with fucking chainsaws.
I heard.
It's nuts. It goes on for I would say 15, 20 minutes.
Wild.
It's wild.
That's an insane. Like, there's Mandy, and then there's that.
It's like intercut.
I need to watch Mandy
because it's like that fight scene's happening while another shootout's happening, and it's like a little they're cutting between the two, and I'm like, wow, is this fucking scene over? Like, how are they must be tired holding these fucking chainsaws.
No, you can't be tired holding chainsaws. Chainsaws are forever.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Tony.
All right, for my meh, got a little bit of a high meh. I went down a rabbit hole on the Criterion channel, as one does. Yeah. And I found this director from Spain. His name is, I'm going to butcher it, but I'm going to try my best. His name is Biggest Luna. And
Biggest Luna?
Yeah, so it's Bigas Luna.
Bigas Luna.
Bigas Luna. And he directed this little film from, I want to say it's from 1992. And it's called Jamon.
Jamon.
Yeah.
Ham.
And it's
Jambon.
There's no B.
Yeah, but he's saying Jambon.
He's saying jambon.
Okay.
I'm saying jamon.
Fine.
Yeah, there's no B.
There's no B. And it stars a very young Penelope Cruz, a very, very young Javier Bardem, and I'm going to butcher his name, so I'm just going to call him my good pal Jordy.
My good pal Jordy.
I don't know if he's your pal or not, buddy.
I'm
not your pal, buddy.
He is the villain in Bad Boys 2, and he is Johnny Depp's partner in Blow.
Oh, okay.
Jordy Mola?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in it too. They're all very young, and they're all very good. Quick overview of this. It's a romance movie. It's about a girl who works in a lingerie factory. She has a romance with the owner's son.
Mm-hmm.
She is pregnant with said owner's kid's son.
Sure.
And the mom doesn't like that. They don't like that their son's like mixing it with like the workers and stuff. And the mom's like super, super jealous. There's a bit of a little incest thing going on. Mother doesn't like that. So she hires a ham man who's like this like chiseled like man's man to insert himself into the situation and basically take her away so that her son can go with somebody else and everything will be all fine and dandy. And then hijinks ensue. You guys have obviously heard of a love triangle, right? How about a love hexagon?
Oh, that's too many sides.
That's a lot of sides.
There is so many sides to this because it's like she loves him, but he loves her, and this guy loves this person, and it's just
a love tangled web.
It's a love tangled web because you have the three, right?
Yes.
So the mother actually has a thing for Javier Bardem, the ham man, and then
as you should.
Penelope Cruz's mom actually screws around with Jordy before they even got together. So there's that little history there.
Sure.
And then the dad of Jordy actually has a thing for Penelope.
Oh my God.
So it's just a web.
Everybody's in bed with
Everybody's
everybody.
in bed with everybody, and it's so Spanish, and it's like it is so chaotic. It is one of the most chaotic romance movies I've ever seen, but I feel like that's just Spain's MO because like if you watch Pedro Almodovar, like you know what you're in for
constantly.
But the movie overall, I think some of it's a little bit ridiculous. I think some of it's just like the language and how it's interpreted. Because if this movie was in English, it would sound absolutely awful. It'd be garbage. But because it's in Spanish, it's a little bit better.
Beautiful.
Sounds beautiful. Penelope Cruz, incredible. Javier Bardem, incredible. It has a very wild last 10 minutes that I don't want to spoil for you guys.
Yeah, no.
It's fucking crazy, and I literally just sat there in awe, and I'm just like, I can't believe A, I found this movie.
Yeah.
B, this movie exists.
Yeah.
And yeah. So I really wanted ham after, and I'm not the greatest fan of ham. But after watching this movie,
with you
didn't go get some like Iberico ham, some jamon,
and
just really like take it right off the top.
It is so batshit insane.
Can't just make like a ham and cheese sandwich.
I don't remember the last time I had a ham and cheese sandwich.
What's wrong with you?
I know.
I'm not a big ham fan either.
Yeah, right. But watch this movie, and you'll be like, you know what? I'd go for a ham sandwich.
You guys just have not had the best kind of ham. You just haven't had a good ham.
No, I don't. Ham doesn't inspire me.
Well, if you have a good honey ham, it's change your life.
Well, apparently jamon is a very dried, cured Spanish ham.
Yeah. It's akin to prosciutto, but
you're a
slightly
dry
different.
cured Spanish ham.
Well,
Dave's feisty
as
tonight.
our cousin used to say, you're Spanish.
What?
Dave got it. That's all that matters. Anyways, this movie, definitely seek it out. It was one for the books. I wish it took some different. It made some different choices, but outside of that, still really enjoyed it. It's on Criterion Channel. It's like 92 minutes, so you can't really go wrong. We know at the Fingergunz podcast we love a good 90-minute movie.
We sure do.
And this one is something you two should definitely add to your lists.
Yeah,
it's on Criterion Channel.
Thanks, Tony.
Could you tell me one more time?
Jamon is found on the Criterion Channel.
That's great.
There's actually a little collection that is just, how do you say his name again? Bigos Luna.
Yeah.
There's about 5 of them.
Nice.
And Javier Bardem.
Is it the Hamon collection?
Yeah, basically.
Hamon 2.
Javier Bardem's in at least 4 out of the 5 movies. So
Cubed Hamon.
Yeah. Jamie?
For my meh, so funny enough, I didn't really want to talk about Lord of the Rings, but we went down that rabbit hole. So there's more to come next episode in terms of my best, because I've been watching some bangers recently, but I'll get back to them. For my meh, concurrently there's two sort of like series of movies that my partner and I are watching. One I had wanted to start for a while, and now we're just starting it, and that is watching all of Miyazaki's movies. I'll come back to that in 2 weeks. The other thing that she wanted to start was to watch all or the biggest gems of Disney animation going all the way back to the beginning. So starting at Snow White and working forward. So we started that yesterday. We threw on... we weren't in the right headspace to watch a Miyazaki, so we threw on Snow White to start the journey into the abyss that is...
and the Seven Dwarfs.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, yes.
I have to call it by its Christian name.
Really, what inspired it?
Dave's really like,
really
getting us tonight,
needling it home.
Yeah.
What really inspired it too was we were looking on online for something to watch, and we saw the remake of Snow White with Gal Gadot. Which, no, thank you. So
don't do it. I saw it, so you didn't have to.
We might do it. If only to laugh at it.
Take an edible beforehand.
Yes. So anyway, we went back and we watched Snow White. So Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, that's what I'm putting in my meh spot for this week. While that, like, there is no doubt that you can go back and watch that film and go, wow, that's where it started. Like, that's crazy. I haven't seen that movie in the better part of an age. I don't remember the last time I watched that Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Like, it's been ages since I was a kid, maybe. So there's so much that I didn't remember. Obviously, like, I remember like the main story beats of, meeting the Seven Dwarfs and her biting the apple and
Prince Charming.
Yeah, Prince Charming. Yeah, thank you. But I also realized while watching it, like I conflated a lot with Sleeping Beauty in a way, because I think like the endings or something, like she needs a kiss in order to wake the fuck up. So it conflates in my head somewhere halfway in between. Again, because I haven't seen it in years. But like, I think the most jarring thing about it was I didn't realize, and I still haven't figured out, I meant to Google what the technique that they used was, but the fact that like they have all the regular animation, like the deep cell animation that they're doing and multiple layers, and it looks gorgeous. The movie opens with like an animation zoom, and it's great, like stunning work from Disney. But then all the humans are like, it's not rotoscoping, it's
rotoscoping would be later.
Yeah, but it's similar to that, because like Snow White and Prince Charming and the Queen are all not animated in the same way as the rest of it. Like it feels, I'm going to put it in air quotes, as rotoscoping, because it's like they
look a little more mature versus the dwarves that look very,
but I think
animated and juvenile.
Yeah, but I think it's also like, I think they captured a live performance and then drew over it. Like they copied a live performance.
That makes sense.
so it stands out, and it also is like the one thing every time I see Snow White, I'm like, she doesn't have any facial definition. She's just kind of a blank face with eyeballs on it.
It was 37. Come on.
It's 1937. No, but it's in contrast to what you're even saying, though, in contrast to the dwarves who are fully animated, they have more depth and definition to their faces than Snow White does because of, I think, the choice that they made in the animation between the two. Anyway,
they also care more about men than they do about women. Come on.
Yeah, but even Prince Charming has kind of a blank, nothing, erasered face.
Well, he's also supposed to look like he's Prince Charming. Apparently, he's supposed to be blank.
Yeah, whatever.
I haven't seen it in a long fucking time either.
There's a lot of good tidbits out of it. I mean, the story is exactly what it is. I'm not going to retell Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Oh, please do, though.
No, thank you. But there is a lot more bullshit than I remember. That story is razor thin, and they pad the shit out of that 90-minute runtime. Like, it is like there is songs in there that I don't remember because they're not memorable. They're just singing the whole way through. It takes them the better part of the dwarves, the better part of 5 minutes to go up the stairs when she's sleeping in their bed to check because they think it's a monster. There's so much faffing about in this movie that you're just come on, get on with it. I know what the next story beat is. Let's go. But it's just no, we have to waffle in this one for a little bit. It's 1937. They also repeat the plot 78 times. It's 1937. It's fine.
It's like
it's a different time.
They thought that people would be on their phones when they were watching it.
Yeah. Yeah, 1937, just rotary phoning. Phone. I'm in the movies. Yeah. It was a trip. It's interesting to revisit, and I'll keep talking about these as I watch more of them going forward. We have to jump into Pinocchio soon, which great.
Tony loves that movie.
I love Pinocchio.
Do you really?
I unabashedly love that movie.
Oh, that's wild.
It's been a while since
it's been ages since I've seen it. And then right after that, I get to watch Fantasia, which I'm looking forward to. It's been ages since I've seen Fantasia.
I've always wanted to go back to Fantasia. I don't think I've seen it in its entirety.
Yeah.
But I know it's it's the bee's fucking knees.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to kind of going through these things. But anyway, to start off, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It's exactly kind of how you remember it. Its animation, though, is so well done.
So are you going to do Saludos Amigos then? Or are you going to skip that one? And Three Amigos?
I don't remember if we had put that on our list or not right now. I think it's a question mark.
Okay, because I know those are after.
Yeah, they are after that. And I think we might be doing them, but I don't remember where our opinion.
Sorry, it's not Three Amigos, it's Three Caballeros.
Three Caballeros, yeah. And Saludos Amigos, yeah.
Yeah. I was they wouldn't have named them the same thing.
No. So we'll see. We'll see.
But I'll come back with Saludos. I've seen Three Caballeros, but not Three Amigos.
We have Three Caballeros, don't we?
Yeah, on VHS.
On VHS.
Nice. Yeah. That's badass.
Yeah. It's badass. And that
yeah.
That's special.
Exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
Exactly what you're saying.
That's what I should do. I should bust out the VHS player and find some of my tapes and play them off VHS
player. VCR. Yeah. You're not that old.
A VHS player.
You call it a VCR. You remember what it was called.
Yeah. What was the video cassette recorder, Dave?
Yes.
It did record. It's not just playback.
Yes.
Anyway, Dave, hit me with a meh.
So it's a high meh. Because it's not exactly best. Tony can pipe in on this one if he'd like. And it's the controversial new film from Christopher Borgli.
You're putting this in meh?
I said high meh. High meh, low best. And we're talking about The Drama starring Zendaya and Robert Pattinson.
Boy. So don't you dare spoil this for me.
I will do my very best not to spoil it. But I'll just put this at the top. It is not a romantic comedy. Apparently, there were people who thought it would be a romantic comedy, to which I say, why?
Well, I think, you know what? No, to that end, because I've seen multiple trailers for this movie at various stages, all of which at the Playhouse.
Well, yeah, they're showing it. So.
Yeah, but I saw multiple versions of the trailers, and the first version of the trailer was very kind of tongue-in-cheek. Like, clearly something went wrong, but, like, it wasn't very clear that it wasn't a romantic comedy. The second trailer was very clear that it wasn't a romantic comedy. So I'm going to give a slight benefit of the doubt.
And it's just like, Pattinson never did romantic comedies, unless we're going to count Twilight as a romantic comedy. Which
100% a romantic comedy.
100%.
And Zendaya does not make those kind of movies. And I just got on the Euphoria train, fucking 10 years too late. Yeah. But that is most certain. I'm like, all right.
A rom-com that is not.
Either depends on your definition of rom-com.
Either way.
Loose.
The poster has him like covered in blood. From his face, like he has like a nosebleed, or it looks like he got punched in the face.
Yeah.
Either way, it looks chaotic. It is not a romantic comedy.
I mean, I would like to point you to the poster that is currently on Letterboxd, and
I don't know. That doesn't look romantic. That doesn't look like a comedy to me.
Yeah, but
maybe
it doesn't not
romantic.
Look like it either.
I don't know. If you're on Letterboxd, chances are it's not a romantic comedy.
Sure.
Chaotic love story.
Either way, media literacy is at an all-time low. Let's start there.
Yep, sure.
Number two. So I've already set the table and said it is not a romantic comedy. To set the stage for what it is just cringe. It should be called The Cringe, not The Drama. But anyways, without spoiling what happens,
thank you.
A young couple are going to be getting married at the end of the week. Mm-hmm. And they are out with their best man and maid of honor, and they're finalizing the dinner. Mm-hmm. And for one reason or another, they get on the topic of the worst things they've ever done. Mm-hmm. And so the maid of honor and the best man share theirs, and they're all laughing, and it's happy-go-lucky, mm-hmm. and they're like, "Oh, you guys are bad. You're so bad," type thing. And meanwhile, it actually is like horrible things. And because I don't know if they tell them in the trailer or not, they show them in the trailer or not. Like I know they're talking in the trailer.
Yeah, but they don't get into this.
They don't get into what their things are, but they're not that great. They're not great. And then our Pats goes, and then they come to Zendaya. Zendaya. And she says what her worst thing is, and it's basically like a record scratch moment.
Yeah.
Where everybody kind of like
party. They were partying. The party is no more.
Yeah. The party is over.
It's a Buzz Killington moment.
The balloon has deflated. Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure you would rather prefer Buzz Killington to come in.
Yeah, to tell a story about a bridge.
Yeah.
Anyways, it gets super awkward, and the rest of the movie is Robert Pattinson coming to terms with what he knows now and what he didn't know before.
Right.
And her kind of being like, "It's still me."
Yeah.
And you have to wrestle with the fact that you also know.
Yeah.
And you're also kind of trying to figure out where the line is.
Yeah. And you're kind of judging her yourself, and how do you reckon with the
new information that you have?
Yeah.
And of course, Zendaya at her cutest, and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
And I thought
it is not tea.
I thought I knew what it was going to be, and it was not what I was going to be. And there was an older couple behind us who were talking and chattering and just being in love behind us. And we heard like some murmurs. And then after she says it, just dead.
Yeah.
Everybody was just all on the same page of,
oh. No. Yeah.
Oh. So I also think that your enjoyment of the film hinges on how you feel about what happened, what she says.
Right.
Because they keep going back to it, and they double down on it a couple of times where I was like, this is a little bit of overkill. But it's also Borgley, and he did Sick of Myself, which I hear is disgusting and fucking just keeps double downing on itself. And Dream Scenario, which is bananas.
Yeah.
So you kind of like,
you know what you're in for.
You kind of know what you're in for.
Fair enough.
And I've seen some pans of it, and it feels like it hinges on how you feel about what her reveal is.
Interesting.
And the longer you can go without finding out what the reveal is, so you can go in as fresh as you can, because they're talking about it online.
Yeah.
Like people groups have found out about it and they are not pleased about it.
Yeah.
It's definitely controversial and it's definitely provocative. And there's definitely certain points when you're just like, okay, you can drop it. Come on. We don't need to keep going here.
Yeah.
We can go on to the next thing. And then it keeps getting cringier and cringier. And it is really funny, but it's also kind of gross and also kind of silly. But it's also like, you're like, well, Robert Pattinson is a great fucking actor. And so is Zendaya. And Alana Haim has probably the best resting bitch face in Hollywood right now.
Truly.
Because she's just angry that whole movie.
She was super fucking angry.
And
like her nostrils were just like flaring at
all
times.
Yeah. And what's his name? Mamadou?
Mamadou.
Yeah. The best man.
Yeah.
He's very good in it too.
Yeah.
He's very good in it too. And it's like,
a lot of this hinges on physical performances.
Yeah.
Because like it's a lot of the actors are saying a lot without saying anything at all. Right? Because they're kind of they're kind of like you, right? Like they're the conduit to the audience and like you're feeling what they're feeling. And it's like you don't know what the hell is going on, but they also don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
so you're all kind of lost.
You're all kind of lost and you're just like, well, what the fuck do we do with this newfound information?
Yeah.
And how do we react? And everything that we were told is a lie. And like,
interesting.
Yeah.
It's a lot and it's very cringy. And there's definitely moments when I was just like, I need an adult.
Yeah.
I had a good time watching it.
It was just
I admire how big a swing it is and how unapologetic it is.
Yeah.
Sure.
And how provocative a lot of it is.
Yeah.
But I do also understand where some people are coming from where they don't like it because they feel differently about the turn.
But
and I think it might also be a generational thing too, because I feel like younger people are not tuning into the turn as much as older people are.
Yeah. And you're hitting the nail on the head where it's like it all hinges on how you react to the turn.
Right.
Which happens very early on.
Very
it happens
early
a lot earlier than I thought it would.
So at least
because the movie's dealing with the fallout of it.
But I thought it would be later. Like it's in the first 20 minutes of the movie.
I anticipated it being relatively early on because you got to deal with the fallout of it. The whole movie's hinged on that, so that you're just watching their effectively. Again, I haven't seen it. What I gathered is you're just effectively watching their entire relationship crumble in front of you for the rest of the movie,
and that's the turning point. So that's the that I would say that would be the first act turning point. Yeah. That's what sets everything off. And everything that follows.
It's not so much falling apart so much as him just kind of coming to terms with it and just kind of being like, do we keep going?
Yeah. He is more him falling apart.
Yeah. Like she's still in it to win it. He's
just like,
he's questioning a lot of his life, a lot of his life decisions. And because it's fucking Robert Pattinson, he gets into like some squirrely moments.
Sure.
Yeah. The only thing that I would say is his downfall is it goes on a little too long. Mm-hmm. It needed to be tightened a little bit.
Fair enough.
But again,
you say that, but I also think that the third act is the wedding, and it just kind of cuts to that. I feel like there's a bit in the middle there that's not there anymore. Yeah. It just felt very abrupt cut to wedding.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it hinges. Me wanting it tightened is me reacting to the turn and being like, okay, where the fuck are we going? Okay, let's move this along. Let's go.
Like why are we sitting in it?
Why are we sitting in it?
Why do we shit our pants and then we have to sit in it?
Why are we doubling down on it? Why are you still going? Like it's cringe enough as it is. You don't need to keep going into this.
It feels to me why you would put it in like a high meh as well. I'm seeing sort of like the cracks of the facade here.
Yeah, like I enjoyed it. I just don't think it's the best.
No.
And I respect some of the some of the reviews I've read where they are very much panning the hell out of it.
Mm. Very much on board with everything that he's saying. My view of it is almost word for word what he's saying.
Nice.
Yeah.
But overall, I'm just glad I went with someone to see it because if I just sat there on my own, I would have been
it would have been too much.
This would have been a way different experience if I didn't see it in theaters.
It's too much.
It's too much. Yeah, the silence that fills the room it's something.
Yeah. Also, you can tell me and Dave are the fucking sickos.
Yeah, of course.
Because there were moments where it was dead silent and you could fucking hear me.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
We also went because we didn't just go because it was Zendaya and Robert Pattinson. We went because we liked the guy's last movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Tony,
I want to see Drip. Drip's his first one.
I saw. Yeah, I have Sick of Myself, so I want to watch that first.
Yeah, definitely. For my worst, big old bag of shit. It just came out on Amazon Prime.
Sure.
It wants to be so bad to be this hit movie from the 90s. Hit movie it is not.
Melania.
Oh no, Tony.
No, most certainly I did not go that low. I'm talking about the new one from Chris Hemsworth. With Chris Hemsworth. Crime 101.
Oh boy.
I wanted to see that.
I wanted to see it too.
You guys wanted to see it?
Yeah.
I got something for you.
Sure.
Just watch Heat.
I can do that.
Fair.
Just watch
I
Heat.
could do that any day.
We literally just, well, it's not even just, we watched like a year ago now.
Has it been a year?
It's been like a year, yeah.
Time for a rewatch.
Time for a rewatch.
This fucking movie wants to be Heat so incredibly badly, and it just fails so miserably. It's a guy, he does
February 2025.
Oh fuck.
Oh, yeah, like I said, it's been some time.
It's about a guy. He doesn't have much history. He's a robber of sorts. But he has a code.
Most robbers have codes, yeah.
Yeah. But this guy, he likes to go in and out and he doesn't like to kill anybody. Enter what's his name? Barry Keoghan?
Yeah.
Barry Keoghan.
Yeah, Keoghan. Guess what? Barry doesn't have a code. Barry's kind of wild.
Just like Barry in real life.
Just like Barry in real life. So there's a little bit of a cat and mouse between him. And then like Nick Nolte's in it as like the handler.
Sure.
Mark Ruffalo's in it as like a chiseled cop going through a divorce, trying to catch Chris Hemsworth. And there's like a little side quest with Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Wild. She just pops up.
She just
shows up in places.
Dude, she's in it for 5 minutes. She's one of the highest credited actresses on Letterboxd on this fucking movie. She's in it for 5 fucking minutes.
That's wild.
When you've had as long a career as Jennifer Jason Leigh, you deserve to be that high credited, Tony.
Totally understand. Who else? Halle Berry is a security expert. Who's trying to make VP, and she's like getting hit down by the man. There's just all these plots. There's three stories that are all interconnected, and guess what? There's no resolution to any of them.
Oh, that's upsetting.
The movie is 2.5 hours long, and I did not get a resolution. All right? I'm literally on the edge of my seat, being like, "Okay, am I going to get something?" No, you get nothing.
That's upsetting.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Is it? No. Monica Barbaro? Is that her name?
From Deadpool?
Yeah. No. She was the one from. She's in Top Gun. She's
Monica
in
Barbaro.
Yeah.
She got nominated for an Oscar for
Complete Unknown.
Complete Unknown. Yeah. Okay.
She's in it, and there's like a kind of a love story with her and Chris Hemsworth, and the chemistry is just not fucking there. It's just all over the place. There's a couple good action beats. Some of the heists are really good. Barry is fucking incredible because, Barry's Barry. He has a neck tattoo. I just want to point that out.
I love it. Is it as cool as that?
It's not as cool. It's not as cool as the
Nothing
centipede.
can ever be that cool.
That's a fucking cool fucking tattoo.
James, did you ever see Bird?
He did. He must have. Yeah, we all saw it.
Yeah.
We saw it at TIFF, but then he saw it after.
And then he saw it after. Yeah. Okay. Nothing beats that. He plays like a biker, and he
I feel like we had an entire or we had like a section of an episode where we were just going on and on about this fucking tattoo.
5 minutes about that tattoo.
You want to know who else is in it, Dave? Since we were talking about Chandler Levac, the fucking guy from Mile End Kicks, the love interest, the guy who's in the band, and she fucks him over, and then he's like young. He has the
one that she's actually in love with.
Yes.
Okay.
He's fucking in it.
I love that guy. He's Canadian.
Of course he is.
Oh, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Kicks.
There you go. But this movie was just not.
I love you.
I'm literally fucking.
I know
pointing.
what you're saying. Tony. It's not that much of a spoiler.
No, I'm not saying it is a spoiler, but I don't want to ruin it for Jamesy.
Thank you.
this movie wants to be Heat so bad.
Yeah.
Most movies do.
Bad.
Most movies do.
And all I wanted to do was watch Heat. I'm watching
You
the movie.
should've.
I'm watching the movie with Melissa. Melissa's like, "This is kind of boring." I was like, "Yeah, we should watch Heat." She's like, "What's Heat?" And I was like, the movie that this movie's trying to be."
Yeah.
It's just way too long. It needs to be about, I would say, like 40 to 50 minutes shorter.
Yeah. You know what's not too long?
Heat. No, that's perfect editing. Heat. But yeah,
You know what's got dudes being bros being dudes? Heat.
Wayne Grow had to go.
I don't know.
Girl's got to go.
Wayne Grow has got to go.
Fucking Wayne Grow. I don't know if it was just written and directed, but it's written by William Monahan.
Okay.
He did Departed and a bunch of crime movies.
Departed.
The Departed.
Yeah, no, man. I kind of had hope because like William Monahan's kind of like, he's got a somewhat good track record. He's hit and miss. This was obviously a miss.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Bart?
Hang on.
No, his name's Bart, right?
Bart Layton.
Bart Layton's the director.
Yeah.
He's also the writer.
Oh, he's actually William Monahan wrote it too. No?
No. Original writer Don Winslow.
Don Winslow. Okay, so I'm getting it. All right, so I'm getting it mixed up. Don Winslow, he's a crime novelist.
Yes.
And a lot of his shit is a
yeah,
lot of his stuff
that's
gets
what you're
adapted.
getting at.
That's
not
what I'm
William
getting
Monahan. I was confused when you mentioned Monahan because I was like, I thought
no,
Bart.
man.
And Bart Layton is
the
a documentary filmmaker.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Did this.
Did he do American Animals? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Because I think Tony and I saw that. That has Barry Keoghan in it too, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
What am I? I'm gonna come back
And
to
Evan
that
Peters.
because there's a movie. And William Monahan has something that's
Decent.
obviously
It's
on
decently
off
so.
the top of my head. But anyways, Crime 101. I'm so glad I missed this movie at the theater because I would have been really pissed if I had to fucking sit in this goddamn movie. And
I wanted to see it in 40X, man. I don't know.
Oh,
would have been a good one in 40X.
Yeah, would have been a good one.
Would it?
No, it wouldn't have. No, it wouldn't have.
No, it would not.
Because you would be sitting in your chair for a majority of that movie. Because I could count on my one hand how many action beats are in there, and it's not 40X quality. But yeah, I saw Crime 101. You don't need to seek it out. Just watch Heat.
You know what is 40X quality? 40X quality with Chris Hemsworth? Furiosa.
Yep.
Where he played Dementus. Probably the performance of his career.
Yeah, likely.
But yeah, thanks for that correction, James. I appreciate it.
I got you, buddy.
What was I thinking of William Monahan?
Because you obviously want to watch The
I
Departed.
want to go watch The Departed.
Yeah,
again.
that's got to be it.
So for my worst, I think I'm sharing this one with Dave.
You are, yes. I've seen it 1.5 times, so I really want to talk about it.
Yeah, Dave finally gets to talk about a movie that he's almost seen and then fully saw. I'll let him tell you why that happened. But we're talking about the new joint starring Zazie Beetz called "They Will Kill You."
Yes. Yes, apparently they will.
Yes, apparently they will. Very, very simple premise. Actually, it's way more complicated than it ever needs to be.
Take Kill Bill and remix it with the Looney Tunes, and remix that with the Raid, and remix it with.
Yeah, put all of those elements in a blender.
What else? There was some other, some Sam Raimi, like some Sam Raimi.
Yeah, a little
Evil
Scooby
Dead,
Doo.
yeah.
Did you guys say Kill Bill?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we said
started with Kill Bill. You start with Kill Bill, The Raid, Looney Tunes, Little Scooby Doo, some Sam Raimi.
Yeah, some Sam Raimi, Evil Dead 2.
Yeah.
Somebody compared it to Society.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you a little bit of maybe
a pinch
of Society,
a scant pinch of Society.
Yeah. I think it'd be more interesting if it was more Society-esque.
A lot of things would be more interesting if they were more Society-esque, Dave.
And then, the
drama might have been more interesting if it was more Society-esque.
Could you imagine the drama if it was a body horror?
And let's throw in a little bit of video game iconography.
A little off-brand, no name brand.
No, I was just putting the iconography of video games in general, like action-y video game, beat 'em up video games.
Yeah.
Let's throw all of that into a blender.
Yeah. And
then Irish Patricia Arquette, which was a choice.
Certainly.
accent went in and out.
At some points, you're just like, oh, it's just Patricia Arquette. Okay, that's fine.
I should also make it clear known that I also saw this movie with you guys.
Yeah,
it was. It's not good. It's. I think I described this to our buddy Prob Joe when I saw him at the movies, and I said it was the kind of movie that I might have gone berserk for in high school. But now that I'm older and more jaded and I've seen more movies, I'm kind of like...
And super more pretentious?
Maybe not.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying for that feeling too, though. It's not even pretentiousness. You know what?
I'm just saying Dave is pretentious, not the movie.
Dave is pretentious. No, I am pretentious.
Absolutely.
Yes. And verbose, I would understand that I'm very verbose, pretentious.
But even that, I would say that I understand what you're getting at too, because like I think when I was younger, I would have really enjoyed this movie or like gone to the theater and been like, oh fuck, it was such a fucking great time. And then all these years later, let's say this came out in like 2008, never fucking revisited ever again because there was no point to ever watching this movie. So, and that is exactly how this movie feels. It's like it exists. Never gonna watch it again.
It's just it's such a mishmash, homage, fucking ripoff of so many different things, and it's just like she has to go into the building to go save her sister, and she has to take everybody out, and they're immortal, so she can't.
Yeah.
And
until she figures out a way to make them mortal again.
Yeah.
Eventually.
And it's just very gory. It's excessively gory. Like some of the fight scenes are pretty fun, but it's just like, just sort of.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like Heather Graham is on the right level of this movie, but like the movie's not on the same level as her.
But even she gets kind of put basically in the fridge for a bunch of this movie too.
Yeah. Well, they have that ongoing joke about how her head keeps getting blown off.
Yeah.
So that was funny, and then they completely abandoned it.
Well, they did it like 3 times, Tony.
Yeah. Everything good jokes come in threes, Tony.
Yeah.
And then for the rest of it, she's just an eyeball.
Right.
I also was kind of surprised by how graphic it gets, like where she's pulling like chunks of her face off. Yeah. I was like, oh, that's grisly.
Yeah. It was. I think my biggest challenge with it too is like you could like sometimes a movie does well and immerses you into it. And sometimes you can see how the sausage is being made right in front of you. And this falls into the latter for me. Where like I was watching it and I'm like, this room is too big. The ceilings don't make any sense. Like the geometry of the room that she's staying in doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah.
Like it's like this is clearly a movie set. You didn't do enough to make it believable. You made it into a fucking Looney Tunes Scooby-Doo house. Like but you're trying to ground everything else in reality. To some extent, like the way that you're fighting is so grounded in reality, but we also have to accept that immortal beings exist and there's a giant pig's head on the 9th floor. Also, what happens on floors 3 through 8? We'll never know.
On one of them's the fuck floor, remember?
That's floor 2.
Oh, sorry, you're right.
We get the basement, floor 1, and floor 2. Question marks. Profit, I guess. I don't know. Like there's nothing in between, apparently.
Like if it's short, but it feels long, and just there's a lot happening and nothing happening, and just Zazie Beetz deserves better than this.
Yeah,
like she does. She deserves so much better than this.
Yeah, I checked out once this movie. Like, the thing is too is like again when we're talking about it grounding itself in reality. For the most part, you can pretty much get on board with it in the beginning. Once they get up to the 9th floor, I checked out. Like you took it, you went too silly. Like this got comedic to a point. Like it was so bafflingly unbelievable at this point that I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck we're doing. Like,
yeah, and the lore is just a little too like, okay, this doesn't match with what the tone of the movie is.
Patricia Arquette has an animal head on. Like, what the fuck is happening?
Their choices.
There were some choices. Yeah. So when I saw it the first time, I went to a screening of it, and during a fight scene involving a fire axe, there was this alarm that went off, and then suddenly the projector stopped, and the lights came back on, and we thought the movie would start again because they told us it would start again, but a half hour later it hadn't started again. And then maybe a minute after that, when I was like, I should probably leave. It starts again, but it starts about 15 minutes ahead, and the sound is not on, and it's during a pivotal moment involving this animal head that James just mentioned.
Yeah.
And so it played out the ending with no sound, and I was just kind of sitting there being like, huh, all right, this is weird.
Yeah.
And then we didn't get a chance to watch it again because apparently there was some sort of fire drill or something happened at the Scotiabank where they turned off all the projectors were turned off due to an incident, and it interrupted everybody's movie that night, and they couldn't start them again.
Wild.
And then apparently there was an explosion across the street the next day, and apparently there was some sort of other incident at the Scotiabank a couple of days later. So apparently they just had a bad week.
Wild. Well, that's a bummer.
So I had a chance. So they offered a pass to see this, and I took you guys to see it. And I and I whispered into James's ear. I was like, "This is where it stopped."
Yeah.
This is where it started.
It was helpful to know what Dave's experience was at the Scotiabank.
Of course. When one door opens, or when one door closes, another one opens. So your screening kind of went ass over tea kettle, but it brought you the opportunity to see it with your boys.
I did.
It
nice.
And Melissa,
did do
obviously.
That. It did do that. It did do that.
It was nice. It was family movie time.
It was a family movie night, so I did appreciate that.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of style and like a smidge of substance.
No,
I wouldn't even give it
a vague idea of substance.
Yeah. Wouldn't even give it that. Wouldn't even give it that.
There's just a lot. There's a lot to it, and I think
it's not very good.
I think I did. Like it's a movie you would love when you're much younger, and then you come back and you'd be like, no.
Like there's no chance you ever putting that on again.
No, I'm good. Never seeing it again.
Yeah.
But I do hope Zazie gets another role like that again.
Ideally.
Because she was
a badass.
She's a badass in this movie.
She can hold her own in it.
She is holding her own, and she is definitely above this. So I would love to see her get another role like this.
Yeah.
But speaking of bags of shit, should we
also I just want to close by it felt so good to see Malfoy get his head cut off.
That was nice.
That was
nice.
great. That was great.
Yeah.
And then that's it. That's all I got to say about that movie.
That's fair. That was a treat.
Then he reattaches it.
Yeah. Then I was like,
and then he's Malfoy again. And then he's acting like Malfoy again.
Exactly.
Yeah. That was a treat.
That's where I was like, done.
Yeah. That was a nice piece. Anyway, so back to Dave's segue.
Yeah.
I want to continually talk about bags of shit.
Let's talk about some more bags of shit. Let's we don't have Mike with us this time. Last time you guys talked about the first film with Mike when I was on sabbatical.
Right.
So
when you were on paternity leave.
When I was on paternity leave from the podcast.
Yeah.
But I'm here and I want to talk about the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Yeah.
Which I saw with James and Smitha in 2D, and I believe, Tony, you saw it in 3D?
I did see it in 3D.
That's upsetting.
Oh.
Yeah. And we saw it with Quentin.
Yes.
And I guess I use Quentin as a good barometer for how good a movie is. Because when we saw Hoppers, he immediately said, Daddy, when is that movie going to be available to watch on TV at our house? Because I really want to watch it again.
Yeah.
And we asked Quentin about Super Mario, and he did not respond with that. And we asked him what his favorite part was, and he couldn't tell us his favorite part.
Yep.
Quentin.
Yep.
Could not tell us his favorite part of the movie.
Wow. That's because this movie is the worst kind of kids movie. It's got literally nothing in it. It is just fucking images on the screen. There's barely a story going on. There's barely a lesson to be learned.
Story adjacent.
Yeah. There's barely a lesson to be learned.
There is no lesson.
Well, here's the only lesson I mean, I'm jumping ahead of things that I wanted to say in this, but here's the only lesson that I could pick out. This movie's a very pro-prison movie.
It is pro-prison.
Yeah. It is you can't change who you are, so don't try to be better. and prisons exist, and prisons are great. So anytime someone's bad, just put them in prison, and you don't have to deal with them. Just put them in prison. And to the point, you can also put them to slave labor in a B slave labor camp. And also, if your castle's broken, put your children to work. They need to rebuild for capitalism.
So,
anyway, this movie's a fucking mess.
So I would just say the plot is just a rehash of the first one, because princess gets kidnapped.
A different princess this time.
Different princess this time. And
she didn't get kidnapped in the first one.
Yeah, she did.
No, she doesn't.
It's all about Bowser wanting to get fucking Peach.
He doesn't kidnap her. She willingly comes when he electrocutes Toad.
Wasn't kidnapped.
She wasn't kidnapped.
Fine. This one, kidnapped. They took it from the fucking game. Then princess gets kidnapped. Gotta go get the princess.
Yeah, that's it.
Done.
And literally everything else is
Credits.
just like.
But it's also about Bowser Jr. trying to reunite with his father.
Oh Jesus!
And trying to impress his father. And it's also about Bowser coming to terms with being a father. And Mario's just kind of there. Mario's a side character in this movie.
Is it about him coming to terms with being a father?
Kind of.
Because all he gets is, he's like, oh, we should really treat people better. Oh no, but you told me these bedtime stories. Great, I was a good father. End of arc.
It's so weird with the arcs in this movie because they're trying to do something different with Bowser, and then they're just like, nah.
They just scrap it. They just toss it in the bin.
That fucking bothered me because it's like they're building towards this moment, and then they completely throw it out. And it's like, nah, it's like he's gonna be a bitch.
Yeah.
Like, why? Why did you get rid of this moment? Like,
why did you invest any of it in the first half of this movie just to throw it in the bin?
Like, what the hell? And just Yoshi just kind of shows up, and then he's just there for the rest of the movie, even though you're like,
okay,
wouldn't you do something a little more with him?
No.
Mario is definitely a secondary character because I think that the main character in the movie is Bowser Jr., your boy Benny Safdie.
Yeah.
When he started talking, I looked over to James. I'm like, that's Benny Safdie.
It didn't even sound like him.
No,
it really.
It sounded like Wallace Shawn.
Man.
It's just like, I don't know what they were going for here. Like, other than, like, yeah, it's very much a Jingling Keys movie and being like, hey, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
I was literally just about to say it was just dangling Jingling Keys.
But honestly, like, what the fuck else is
it? Oh my God, Birdo.
Yeah. Oh, I fucking loved when Birdo showed up.
See?
Jingling Keys.
She's just there, man.
It's just Easter eggs, man. It's just Easter eggs.
So Birdo is trans, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just great. I'm just happy there's trans representation in the film.
Sure.
I'm just saying. Happy there's trans representation in the film.
Certainly really called out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Jingling Keys moment was Rob. I love that they brought out Rob because who the fuck?
Yeah, Rob.
Smash Brothers moment.
Yeah.
And well, I guess we can ruin this because they ruined it in the marketing right at the tail end of the movie, but fucking Star Fox shows up.
Yeah.
Brilliant casting, bringing in Glenn Powell.
It's good casting.
Fucking awesome as Star Fox.
He's great, but they just he's just kind of
there.
Shoved into moments.
He's literally shoved in.
He's shoved in.
Yeah.
But to that point, I think one of my favorite parts in the entire movie was the little montage where he explains his backstory.
Oh, that was
in
great.
That animation style.
And it's a different animation style entirely.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this is fucking cool.
If they end up doing a Star Fox movie and they do it in that animation,
they can't do a Star Fox movie.
Oh, they can't.
No. Okay. No, they would probably do a Smash Brothers movie before they do a Star Fox movie.
Yeah. But I don't know, man.
That was cool.
That
was a cool moment.
That was cool. Or the other Jingling Keys moment at the beginning of the film when there's a montage of them cleaning up the streets of the Mushroom Kingdom.
They plant a flag on everyone that they clean up and everything.
But that is very much a Jingling Keys thing because they're just bringing out characters and bosses and shit.
And cool hats and suits and shit.
But it looks cool, and they're not lingering on any of it.
Yeah.
They're just going through the motions type thing, and it's just a fun little montage. And I'm like, I would enjoy this movie more more if you were throwing more of this at me as opposed to just being like, oh my God, he got the feather. Oh my God.
So
and to that point, Quentin's favorite part was when Luigi put on the frog costume.
Yeah. But like the montage at least felt like, again, it was like, hey, Peach is gone, you're in charge of the kingdom, so they do a little montage thing. The rest of the movie ain't fucking montages. It's just like, hey, check this out. And they literally like freeze for the camera for a second and then it just moves on to the next thing. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, when all the little fucking stars wear the Star Fox vest, and they all literally just like, like they all stop, and like the movie freezes for a second to all like, so you could take a picture. Like, I'm not.
Yeah,
what weird. Are we doing?
It's weird.
It's not great.
And he does at least he does a barrel roll.
Sure.
But nobody says press Z twice.
Oh my God, it's just like I don't know. Why Illumination? And I mean, again, like in the trailers, this fucking, what are we on, Minions 78 at this point?
Hey. Minions and Monsters looks fucking awesome.
It's going to be the same shit, Tony.
I get it.
I'm just
happy that
I'm happy that it's a Minions movie again when it's called Minions and not a secret fucking Groove prequel.
Yeah. That was dumb.
With fucking Michelle Yeoh teaching karate or kung fu.
We had
karate.
Like the movies that we had when we were kids gave a shit about us as kids.
Some of them.
Sure, there was garbage out there, but like the true winners of it were thoughtful. This is fucking drivel. Like, all of this is just fucking hot garbage being thrown at children to be like, and like parents have to like take their kids to this bullshit and watch it and like,
because it's keys.
But is it even for?
Because you can literally, I know you can do better, but these are movies where the parents just like put the screen in front of the child and it's just noise, because that's all this movie is. It's just fucking noise.
Is it even for kids? Or is it just for fucking Nintendo guys who played Nintendo when they were were kids? Because I've seen some videos of people going berserk for some of the characters that show up, and it's just like, cool. I'm sure my son gives a shit about Rob.
Those are the people that like all they want in their lives, in their fucking sad, mundane lives, is someone to jangle some keys in front of them, and that's great. They're like, this is an Academy Award winning movie.
But this is also the Marvelification of fucking cinema. Where it's just jingling keys at you, or just being like, look at this reference. Ha, look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
Fucking Leo DiCaprio snapping his fingers.
Yeah. Constantly. Over and over again.
It's just, but Tony nailed it. It's just noise. And you guys weren't big fans of the first one. I thought it was fine. I thought it was just overly safe, but I also thought it moved from point A to point B to point C, and it seemed it flowed. It flowed, and there wasn't too many characters just kind of there.
And there wasn't too many fucking references just smashed at you.
It was a little more, it had some nuance and some subtlety.
Yeah,
at least in comparison to Super Mario Galaxy.
Go in, then I'll go.
It had to, because it had to work. And like they had to get at least enough people on board in that first one to be like, oh, okay, like this could actually work. I'd go back and see the second one. It's not half bad. Like, they made a video game adaptation of Mario, which we all know what happened the last time. It worked for the most part. And so like, it was like the way that I described it on the car ride home was like, it's like they gave you the good shit. They gave you the fucking, the straight from Colombia cocaine in the first one. It was like, yeah, it's got a story. It's got, Chris Pratt's not that bad. Like, you can kind of get on
me.
You can get on board with this one. Like, we're going to take it to the galaxy next. That's great. And then what they gave you in this one was just straight meth. Like, just here you go, quick hit, enjoy. It's loaded with fentanyl, and hopefully you survive this movie. Like, it's just.
It just felt so thrown together, completely. And so many ideas throwing at you, and it was like, I think we nailed it when we're saying like they were doing something and then they decided like nah. Even the ending feels abrupt and just kind of just like okay, all right,
it's done
cool, and we're finished. Like there is no arcs.
No.
And those post-credit scenes were just like, why? Just why?
The best thing on these post-credit scenes, we stayed for the mid-credit scene. And then we all started sort of sauntering towards the door.
Did you get the last one?
No. And Dave was like, Quentin, you don't want to stay? You don't want to see the post-credit scene afterwards? And Quentin's like, why? I'll just watch it at home. That's your review of this movie.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I can't imagine he's going to want to watch this a bunch of times like he did the first one.
Yeah.
It's just not fun. It's just nothing.
Key jangling is not fun.
It's not interesting. It's boring.
I was so bored.
Yep.
The first one, I didn't like it at first, but it grew on me. And then I appreciated it.
I agree
more.
with you. Yeah,
appreciated
like
it.
It's not a great movie.
No, it's not.
It's not even good.
But at least it's a movie.
It's a movie.
It's a movie, and it's amusing.
Yeah, it's amusing, and the references aren't just being thrown.
People still,
you.
I don't know. Every once in a while, Peaches still pops into my head, and
they show it in this movie. They basically almost do it.
Almost.
Also, I was just thinking of another montage I liked. Fucking Yoshi hanging out in Brooklyn with
Notorious B.I.G.
with Notorious B.I.G. playing. Like no notes.
Yeah.
That's a fun scene. It's like they put all these fun moments into these little montages, these little throwaway montages, and then didn't bother leaving anything for like the actual movie.
Even that, they burned Tostarena Town at the beginning of the fucking movie and then just never revisited it again. It's like, fuck you guys. Like,
well, they barely do anything with it. It's called Super Mario Galaxy, and they barely do anything with it being in the galaxy.
Mushroom Kingdom, the big central place, Bowser Land. And that's it. 3
and wherever
places.
Rosalina lives.
Yeah. Oh, and I guess that one Dinosaur Land.
Yeah.
With when we were watching the movie, Melissa was like, "It feels like we're at Epic Universe," because with like the music and the way everything like plays out and stuff, it literally felt like you were in the amusement park, and I feel like that's what they were kind of going for. They were going for, an experience. You were experiencing it, because like the 3D was decent. I don't think it was necessary. $18 for a fucking 3D ticket. It's a little fucking astronomical. Thank God we had a 2-for-1 thing, so I only ended up paying $6. Thank Christ.
Thank God.
But like, is that what they were going for? Were they just going for an experience versus telling a cohesive story?
They were going for money, please.
And money, this movie's going to make a fucking $1 billion, and it doesn't deserve to make $1 billion.
I don't even think it will.
Most movies barely make. Most movies don't deserve to make $1 billion.
Yeah. But like what were they? What were they thinking? Were they just throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks? Because
they weren't trying to see what sticks. They were just literally jingling keys the whole time. That's it. They just decided to like build this razor thin, how do I get someone from here to here, and in between, what cool shit can I throw right in their face? That means nothing. That has nothing to do with anything.
I wasn't let down because I didn't really know what to expect. But like when we're like 20 minutes in and Melissa's leaning over to me and being like, "Tony, I know you're bored."
Yeah.
Like, how could you say that during a fucking Super Mario movie?
Mamma mia. Over my dead body.
Seriously.
He's barely in it, though. That was what was shocking to me.
He's fucking bad.
He's barely in it and doing nothing.
He's barely in it. He's the lead, and he's the lead. He's the titled character. He's barely in it. They didn't learn anything with Luigi. They fridged him last time, but this time he has even less of a part, and he's still beside Mario for the whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know, that goofiness with the fucking turning them into baby Mario and baby Luigi.
Oh, that was stupid. That was dumb.
So dumb. And to the point where oh, I turned them into babies. Let me just toss the gun down to the planet too, because there's no other way out of it.
Yeah. Oh, one thing I wanted to ask, because Melissa asked me and I didn't quite understand it. How come Bowser grew when Mario stomped on him?
Oh, because he had taken the mushroom.
Yeah. It's
So
a reverse mushroom.
It's a
when you
reverse-
take damage, you grow.
Okay, that's
He
what
did
it was.
They did it in the first movie too. Mario takes the mushroom when he's fighting Donkey Kong and turns small, and then he gets hit or thrown at something, and he comes back.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's what it was.
Chris Pratt, awful. Just fucking awful. And I loved Charlie Day in the first one. I thought Charlie Day was Luigi was one of the best parts of the first one. And this one, it was there. Like he was just there, and it was like he was just so incredibly annoying.
Yeah.
I wasn't annoyed by him. He was just there. A lot of them were just there.
I was going to say, what is Keegan-Michael Key doing?
I forgot that was fucking Toad.
Yeah.
Well, fucking Rosalina, Brie Larson, she has like a big part at the beginning of the movie, and then nothing.
Yeah.
Anya Taylor-Joy, barely there.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think it's mostly fucking Benny Safdie.
Yeah.
And fucking Donald Glover yelling, Yoshi.
Yeah.
This is a money laundering movie.
He does a good job saying Yoshi and making the sounds, but
you can totally tell it was him.
This is just a money laundering movie. They're just collecting a paycheck.
Yeah. What'd you guys think of Luis Guzman?
Well, every movie needs more Luis Guzman, Tony. Every movie.
I was saying
that scene was cool, though. That casino scene was very cool.
Yeah, very Mario Party-esque.
Very Mario. Yeah, it looks great.
Except there was so two things. One, we were talking about it afterwards, and the other one, it just reminded me. We were talking about it afterwards. I didn't realize it was Luis Guzman at first. I thought it was Tracy Morgan.
That's what it was. Melissa was just like, that was Luis Guzman. I was like, no, it sounded like somebody else.
Yeah.
What did it sound like?
Tracy Morgan.
I can see him.
Yeah, it's Tracy Morgan. The other thing was, there was that moment during that fight where she hits, she sets the roulette table essentially, and like it lands on a thing, and it's the briefest moment. I think it's on screen for half a second, but it cuts to a craps table, and the monster, whatever the fuck that was playing there, is like, oh, I won, and started taking things. I'm like, that doesn't correlate.
Yeah.
There was a craps table. That's roulette. Those are two different games.
Yeah.
Semantics. It just shows you the level of care in this movie, which is zero.
Yeah. There's some cool moments in it, and I know it's a jingling keys thing, but it was kind of fun seeing them do the Bowser on the bridge.
Yeah,
that's kind of fun. But then they don't use the fucking music.
Yeah,
at least in the first movie, they brought in the music. They put the music in certain key points. I don't feel like the music was anywhere in this movie.
No, and I liked you saying the part on the bridge. I like that they were watching it happen on like him and I think it was Bowser Jr. that was watching it, and it was like the game.
Yeah, well, that was during the trap, right? Like when they send them down through the security trap, and then it's Peach and Mario.
But then they do it again.
They do it again with the bridge, because all the security cameras are just 8-bit.
Yeah,
but you're in what is effectively a Bowser Castle dungeon, and it's just some random ass score. I'm like, what the fuck is the music even doing?
Missed fucking opportunity.
Like it's right in front of you.
There's so many missed opportunities, and there's so many like, why are you doing it? Like I know we can't just be like, oh, we should have done this. We should have done this. You should have done this. But it's also like, why? Like, if you can't say why you did certain things,
it's so basic. And it's not like it's a licensing problem. You have the license to all the fucking Mario shit. You're working directly with Miyamoto's fucking name is on this movie. Like,
it just feels very soulless and just very
completely.
It just doesn't. It's just not fun.
Yeah.
It's just not enjoyable.
Yeah.
It's bright. And there's a couple of cool sequences and some great montaging, but like the movie itself is just kind of like, ugh.
Yeah. I saw some people being like, it looks amazing. I'm like, does it? It looks about par for the course for an animated movie. I didn't see anything that was amazing.
It looks the same.
Yeah.
It's bright.
It's bright. The contrast is nice.
It was nice seeing it in an Ancaster Theater and it not looking like total ass.
Also to talk about theater audiences, it was a pretty decent theater audience.
It wasn't too
considering it was like 95% children.
It wasn't.
It's a pretty good theater audience.
It wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
there's a lot of kids.
I did see the one kid coming up with like her light up shoes, and I was like, God, Jesus.
Quentin was wearing light up shoes.
Yeah, but he wasn't stomping all over the ground.
Well, he has respect for cinema.
Yeah, he gets it.
This time.
Yeah.
He always respects the cinema.
He gets it.
He gets it. His sister, not so much.
God.
We'll have Quentin on the podcast one day.
I if you guys came earlier, I was going to ask him to like give his review.
That would have been incredible. That's incredible. The next time we cover some sort of like animated movie that Quentin goes to see, or any movie that Quentin goes to see, we'll
get him to come in.
Yeah, we'll get Quentin's part recorded.
Yeah. But I also felt bad because we were watching the trailers and they showed a trailer for Supergirl and I was like, do you like that? He's like, no. Then they showed a trailer for Masters of the Universe with fucking Jared Leto as Skeletor. And I'm like, what about that one? He's like, no. And I was like, oh,
rough.
Come on. Fucking Idris Elba's right there.
Nope.
Not interested at all. They showed Toy Story 5 on board. They showed Minions and Monsters on board.
Damn it.
And then they showed that the TIFF coded trailer for the new animated DreamWorks joint. Did you see it?
With the two girls.
The two girls get sucked.
They're best friends.
A portal or something.
Oh yeah, that looks fucking awesome.
It looks dope.
It looks great. Very TIFF coded. It's definitely coming to TIFF.
Yeah.
But he was not on board with that either.
What?
Yeah.
Brutal.
But yeah, that looks fun.
That looks fun.
But it also looks very interesting, and it looks like they're doing something with animation that looks like it has some soul, and nobody's gonna fucking see it.
Yeah. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
They're gonna just go out to the key jingling movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's because, key jingling has found a way to market itself to children, and children think they want that. Children actually want the other thing. They just don't know that. But, like, I think it's really, it's
so do the adults that grew up with fucking Nintendo.
Sure.
But they're also part of the problem.
100% they are. But even that, I think it's like, even with this movie, I think Quentin's kind of review of it is the thing that stands out the most, where it's like, yeah, I'm sure he was excited for this movie. And then he watched it and went, like, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I'd rather watch the first one.
Yeah. Like, Quentin saying that, like, he's the target demographic. And he's like, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's so well marketed to the point of like, kids think that this is what they want. It's Nintendo, it's Super Mario, it's going to be great. Yeah. And again, it's riding off a lot of the goodwill that the first movie put out there for it.
Yeah.
And it's just not. But this is how it keeps happening. Like, even, Minions 78 that we're on now is the same thing. It's just like kids think they want it because Minions, they're funny, they're great, they're hilarious, and then they'll watch it and they'll be like, I'm never going to watch it again. More than likely.
Probably. Well, you say that, and then you're going to come over here and we're watching Minions 78 60 times in a row.
60 times back to back. It's
like when I watched Zootopia.
The Citizen Kane of
I watched Zootopia 4 times in 48 hours.
Yeah.
Minions 3.
Sure.
Yeah, but there's also Despicable Me 1 through 4.
Yeah. So it's Minions 8.
Like I said, I'm just happy that it doesn't look like Gru is a main character.
Yeah.
Or like Child Gru or whatever the fuck is happening in that last one.
During the trailer, my girlfriend leaned over to me. She's like, "Are they just speaking Italian?" And I was like, "It's kind of. It's like a mix of like 4 or 5 different languages along with some gibberish." So
it's Minionese. When you have the subtitles on, it says speaking Minionese.
Yeah. But I've seen the voice actors who do it, and like they've broken it down, and like Italian is part of it, Portuguese is in there, Spanish,
French,
and then gibberish to fill in the gaps. But it's like kind of, it's kind of Italian.
So I wrote this on Letterboxd, and I wanted to put this out to you guys.
Sure.
If Bowser Jr. is his son, did he reproduce asexually, or is there a Mrs. Bowser now? Like, does Bowser Jr. have a mother?
I don't know if canonically Bowser has a wife.
And like, is she pissed
Oh,
off?
Bowsette.
Is it Bowsette?
Is she pissed off that he like left to go hook up with Peach? Left her home with Bowser Jr.? Or sorry, he was in boarding school.
Yeah.
But still, like, just left him so she
I don't know.
could go hook up with Peach. And, like, is she pissed? Is she going to come back and swear revenge on Peach?
Yeah.
Or swear revenge on Bowser Jr.? Because I looked this up a little bit, and apparently at one point Bowser Jr. thinks that Peach is his mom.
Wild.
To which, no.
Yeah. Wild. Have you looked at yourself, sir?
And, like, what? Like, does he have did he have a one night stand? Did he just reproduce Bowser Jr.?
Is Bowser Jr. a clone?
Yeah, is Bowser Jr. That makes sense too. Is Bowser Jr. a clone?
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Like, what's the deal with Bowser Jr.?
I don't know how Koopas are made, Dave.
I also don't know how Koopas are made, but now I want to know more about how Koopas are made.
Well,
and I want to know.
Save it for Super Mario Universe.
Super Mario Universe, or Super Mario Sunshine, or whatever they'll do next.
Oh, God. Dr. Mario.
Or Paper Mario.
Oh, man.
Oh, Mario
Mario
RPG.
Oh, God.
That game's awesome. I love Mario RPG.
I know it is.
That game's fucking wild.
Yeah, Mario Choose Your Own Adventure. You have to bring your phone into the theater and like you get to select what option happens next.
That's basically where they're going with this.
Oh God.
Does Mario jump on the Goomba?
Yes or no? Vote now.
Vote now. What comes out of the mystery box?
Vote
is that what
now.
It's called? The question mark box? What is it called?
The chance box?
I don't know. It might be a chance box. I think that's what it is.
It's Gwyneth Paltrow's head.
Great.
That's an interesting write-in from the audience, but I guess we'll go with it.
I guess we'll go with it. Animating it on the fly. Fuck.
I knew you guys would love that.
Thank you.
It was right there staring at me in the face.
That was great.
Tony's in the back. Yay!
Anyway.
It's so soulless and upsetting and just...
Yeah.
I didn't mind rewatching the first one again, but Jesus, I don't ever want to watch this again.
Yeah.
No, can't.
Painful.
Can't say I do.
This is a no from me. This is a no from Quentin, and it's a no from you both, I think.
Yeah, let's
Agreed.
just let it die.
That's it.
Let's put that in a box.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Watch the first one.
Take Gwyneth Paltrow's head out of the box and put this one in.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so that wraps up our main segment. Do we have anything else for this evening?
The grand return.
It's back.
What did that boy buy?
What did that boy buy? It's Dave's New Blues.
It's Dave's New Blues. Dave, you kind of already spoiled what it is.
So I did spoil already what it is. It's the Killer.
Get it out there.
On 4K Shout Select. Or it's not Shout Select, it's the new Hong Kong Classics.
Hong Kong Classics, yes.
Label that Shout brought out late last year. They're already like 30 deep on this thing.
That's
which
wild.
Is nuts.
That's
it means that Tony and I have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah.
Most certainly.
But we had the opportunity to pick up The Killer, and we each picked up a copy of The Killer.
Yeah, we did.
I almost did not get it.
Yeah, because you're an idiot.
Tony.
Yeah, super idiot.
You got to get it.
You're an idiot.
Well, I got it.
I know.
So.
You had to get it. You had to. It's The Killer.
But the Shout one, at least, there's a 4K disc, a Blu-ray disc, and then a Blu-ray bonus feature disc with a feature-length documentary on it and lots of new featurettes. A little booklet
with some great essays.
Some great essays. They're very short essays. They're not arrow-style essays. They're a little more...
They're approachable.
They're not as theoretical and... hoity-toity, I would say.
Less pretentious.
Less pretentious, because Arrow brought out a version of this as well that has most of the same features, I believe, and then like an alternate cut of the movie.
Oh,
wild.
Okay.
So if you want to import that, by all means. But yeah, it's definitely worth your attention. I'm looking forward
the packaging.
The packaging is very nice, hard box.
Yeah,
with the
deep red and
the Blu-ray case inside. I love the hard boxes.
Yeah.
I'm just very satisfied with it. I've been kind of iffy on Shout lately, but I'm very satisfied with this. I'm very much looking forward to picking up Hard Boiled.
Yep.
And hopefully we'll be talking about that within the next few months.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, this is definitely worth your your money, whether you want to buy this one here or if you want to import the Arrow, because I believe the transfer is very similar, if not better for Arrow, because it always is. But it looks great in 4K. Detail is amazing. The colors are amazing. The sound, like it's the whole package.
Yeah,
it's the whole package, and it's definitely worth your time if you haven't seen The Killer, or if you have seen The Killer, it's still worth it.
It's like, worth it no matter what.
No matter which way you cut it.
Yeah.
It's worth your time.
It's a 4K edition of The Killer. Just go buy it.
It's worth your time.
What are we here selling?
It's worth your time.
Yeah.
And it blows Tony's mind that The Killer was a Criterion.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Transfer's amazing. It looked glorious on the TV when we watched it. Yeah. I can't believe I almost fucking loafed on this. I'm glad I didn't because it looks so beautiful on the shelf.
I didn't get it till Sunday when Dave finally handed it to me, even though he saw me before then.
I forgot.
And so I haven't gotten a chance to pop it in yet, but it is on the agenda for this week. Guaranteed.
What's Mason's wife's name?
Sylvia.
Sylvia. I'm sorry. He's got to buy it.
Yeah.
You heard it, Mason.
There's no choice.
There's no other choice. I'm sorry in advance.
Yeah.
I'm sorry in advance.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to one box of diapers for one copy of The Killer.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry. This time it's worth it.
It'll be worth it. The kid will be very happy.
Yeah.
Trust.
They'll get it. They'll get it. They'll understand. Well, that's great. Thanks, Dave. It's been a while since we've had
much
a new
too
blue.
Long. Much too long.
And I always enjoy when it comes back. It's a nice little treat.
Much too long.
But I think that just about does it here for us at Fingerguns for this week. We got lots coming up over the next little bit. Hot Docs is starting to ramp up. So we'll have
it's around the corner.
Some documentaries to cover very soon for you. Some other new movies, as we always do. Until then, though, I'll still remain Jimmy, here as always with...
Fuck you, Old Man Winter, Big T, Tony B.
Yeah, and...
I am so motherfucking tired all the time, Dave Baldwin.
And they'll probably still be the same in 2 weeks when we ask them again.